Coming from your Asad. I don't know, American devotee he gave me.
Oh. Very nice. Astrology?
Me? Actually, I don't know. He has astrologer. He gave me. People gave me.
Yes.
Huh?
It's nice.
He gave me this one. Many years. How many years?
5.
5 years. How do you know 5 years?
Because I remember when I saw it with this and I was like, oh, what is this? Maybe a gift from Shmati Radhika. I was thinking something. Secrets.
Sometimes. Yesterday I also talked about Madhurya Kadambini. That first locals Madhurya Kadambini. 5 days I explained, but still not complete.
Ayer hablé acerca de Madhurya Kadambini, durante 10 días lo he hablado, pero aún no está completo todo.
Because Vishwanath Chakravarti was so much attachment with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Porque Vishwanath Chakravarti tenía mucho apego a Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
For this regard, in the first look of Madhurya Kadambini, he nicely and elaborately glorified about Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's magnanimity.
Entonces vamos a hablar, o se habló acerca de la magnanimidad de Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Then he also established Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Krishna and special some region. Krishna, he took Srimati Radhika's mood and her complexion.
Entonces es por este motivo que Krishna robó de Srimati Radhika su humor y su complexión.
Krishna distributed the prem only inside of Vrindavan, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu distributed the prem inside Vrindavan, outside Vrindavan,
Krishna solamente distribuyó su prem dentro de Vrindavan, pero Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu lo distribuyó fuera de Vrindavan.
Can he translate to them like at the same time while
everybody speaks English.
Okay. And also Madhurya Kadambini Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad very clearly explained Krishna Nam Kare Aparadhir Vichar and Nam Lali Aparadhir Naha Evikar. Gaur Nityanande Nahi Esava Vichar Nam Lali Prem Dan Vahe Vasudhar. Then Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad also explained and also compared with the magnanimity of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Krishna. The Krishna Nam Kare Aparadhir Vichar. If you chant Krishna Nam, you have to consider 10 offenses of holy name. But Gaur Nityanande Nahi Yeso Vichar, there are no any consideration to chanting holy names Gaur Nityananda. Because Gaur Sundar Nityananda Prabhu have the embodiment, magnificent and magnanimous. And so Gaur Nityananda is a Nam Loite Prem Dayan Bhai Vasudha. One who chants the holy names of Gaur Nityananda, automatically Krishna Prem will manifest in the heart. So in this way, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami in Chaitanya Chaitamritam also glorified about Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's magnanimity in this. Then Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad, he also explained about the second verse of Madhurya Kadambini. Then Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad explained how Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave all his jewels of heart to Rupa Goswami Pad. For this regard, Rupa Goswami Pad is very nearest and dearest of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad explained the Purva Acharya Sthita. Before Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, many Acharyas, they also came and they also discussed about Bhakti Tattva. And even Srimad Bhagavatam, Vasudev Goswami also discussed about Bhakti Tattva. Sabhi Pungsang, Paro Dharma, Jato Bhakti, Adhoskali, Ahittuki, Apati Apar, Japma, Sam, Prasudati. Also discussed about the Bhakti Tattva. The Savipumsam Parodharma Jatu Bhakti Adhikari Ahituki Apratihata. There are two adjectives of Bhakti. That is called Ahituki and Apratihata. Ahituki means without cause, causeless. Bhakti means that the seva bhakti. And tendency to serve. I serve to someone without reason, without cause. That types of seva bhakti is called the Ahituki. Or Hetu bhakti, or the with cause and servicing, that is called Hetu bhakti. Ahituki bhakti should be causeless. And Ahituki apratihata. Second adjective of bhakti, that is called apratihata. Apratihata means uninterrupted and incessantly and without stopping. If you drop the honey from the jar, make one line. In the same way, bhakti means this way, it should be continuously. Sravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, Pada Sevanam, Achanam, Bandham, Dasa Sakatman Vedam. These are the 9 limbs of bhakti, should be continuously. So, Srimad Bhagavatam also discourses about this bhakti, Sabai Pumsam, Paru Dharma, Jato Bhakti, Adhuskari. And bhakti, this word applied towards Krishna. So particular Adhuskari Vishnu. Adhuskari Vishnu means Adhak Kritam Prakita Jnanam Aprakita Jnanam Prabhati iti Adhuskari. Adhuskari means that Bhagavan Sri Vishnu with the beyond of material activities. That is called Adho Akshaja. Akshaja means that the knowledge coming from our material senses. But this bhakti should be applied towards Krishna. How? Now, beyond of our material senses. That means we serve to Krishna, and Krishna means Vishnu. How? Now, with our transcendental senses. Because with our material senses, we cannot serve to Krishna. Yes. Because Krishna is transcendental. So then your question will come, how will you serve to Krishna? And all our senses material. Our eyes, nose, hands, legs, everything is your material. So how will you serve to Krishna with transcendental senses? Then Rupa Goswami quoted this verse, Atasya Krishna namadi na bhave grajya indriyai sevanmukhi jihadu sang idas. Though Krishna's all senses, that is called transcendental. So how will we serve? Now when our seva bhakti will come, tendency to serve to Krishna, then all our senses will become tadatma vritti. Tadatma vritti means oneness with the potency of Krishna. That is called tadatma vritti. Here tadatma vritti given example, iron can't to burn anything. But same iron, if you put the fire, then that iron rod will become very hot. And that time very hot iron rod can burn everything. That means all the heat of the power enter in the iron. And that iron rod burns everything. In the same way, our tendency will come to serve Krishna. Then our material senses will become tadatma vritti. With our tadatma vritti, then we can serve Krishna. Atasya Krishna namadi na bhavet grajendri sevanmukhi jihadu sangasprapita. Right? So now coming this Srimad Bhagavatam, Upanishad also explains. Sa Pranarupana, a Sandila Sutra explains Sa Pranurupti Vissare Iti Bhakti. Bhakti means Para Anurupti, Lord. Anurupti means deep attachment towards Lord. That is called Bhakti. Condition. Sa paranurukti risare iti bhakti. If you attachment asakti someone, automatically tendency will come start to him. Seva actually coming from your asakti. Asakti means attachment. If you have asakti attachment someone, then listen about him. This is nature. If you attachment someone, automatically your nature will come. Listen about him. This is the nature. In the same way, if you deep attachment towards Lord, then your tendency will come. Listen, and Lord's sweet pastimes, Bhagavad Katha. And when your taste will come, listen to Hari Katha, then when you are asakti will come. Asakti means attachment. This is the cause of to serve. You understand? Habitual mood coming from asakti. Mother, she loves her baby. For this regard, mother's attachment with her baby. So for this regard, mother, she serves her baby. That is called material service. That is also that is called Jada Seva, Jada Bhakti. We are using this word. Se Bhakti means a Seva. So for this regard, the Sa Paranurukti Risare iti Bhakti. Deep attachment towards Lord. That is called Bhakti. Sarvavadi Vinirmuktam Tatvarta Nirmanam Hishikesha Hisiken Sevanam Bhakti Ruchyate. Then also Upanishad explained this Bhakti definition is given. Then what is it? Sarvavadi Vinirmuktam, one completely free from all kinds of designation. Vadi. Vadi understand? Designation. That is what? Even I am this body. This is our designation. And Jatma Buddhi, material conception of this body. That is your designation. So that means one who free from all kinds of designation. I am man, I am a woman. This is our designation. I am this body. I am rich, I am poor. All these constitute our designation. That is good. Actually, this is coming from the Atma Buddhi. So here this is the Sarvopadi Vinirmukta. That means one who completely free from all kinds of designation. And Sat to Krishna, Vishnu, with his transcendental senses, that is called Bhakti. The Sarvopadi Tattva Nirmatma. Hisikeno, Sevanam Bhakti Ruchyate. That is called Bhakti. So in this way, we say, Ved, Puran, Upanishad, everywhere glorify about Bhakti. So many definitions about Bhakti. But Srila Rupa Goswami Pad, in his Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, and in scientific way, very nicely, he gives the definition about Bhakti. Modified very nicely. And what is that? Anna Vilasita Sunnam Jnana Karmadana Pritam Anukulino Krishnanu Silano Bhaktiro Uttama Rupa Goswami Pad, and Uttama Bhakti, pure devotion service to Lord. The cultivation of activity towards Krishna. And associatively pleasure all his senses and serve to him uninterrupted. And that is the flow of the stream of the Ganges. Water of the Ganges comes down and very strongly and never stop. In the same way, Anna and heart should be not covered with any kinds of karma, jnana, yoga, and tapasya, and free from all kinds of anna vilas, unwanted things. So all the activities service to one which is favorable for Krishna. Krishna Anukulamai Chesta. That is called Bhakti. So Anna Vilasita Sunna Gyana Kamadana Pritam Anukulena Krishna Misulana Bhakti Uttama. So in this way, Rupa Goswami very nicely glorified about Bhakti. Then Vishwanath Chakravarti Jiva Goswami all our acharyas very nicely and elaborately give that commentary. Then one word they was very nicely and explain for the meaning of Anna Vilas, Anna Vilasita, Sunna, Gyana, Karma, Anabrita, Anukula, Krishna, Manusilan. Especially Vishwanath Chakravarti was in his Grantha Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu Bindu, this was very nicely and elaborately explained. While the Bhakti those, depth those, very nicely explained this way. Over extension rule and under extension rule, he also explained this way. Very deeply analyzed everything. So, just I also so Vishwanath Chakravarti Madhurya Kadambini, and after glorifying Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then he glorified about Rupa Goswami. Because all our Gaudiya Vaishnavas, their aim and objects are to develop Radha and Krishna under guidance of Rupa Goswami. That's called Rupanuga Bhajan Paddhati. This process was service to Radha and Krishna under guidance of Rupa Manjari or Rupa Goswami. Rupanuga Bhajan. Understand? Because Rupa Goswami was very nearest dears of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Radha Krishna Lila, Rupa Manjari, is very near to Srimati Radhika. Because the Gaudiya Vaishnava is their aim and object to have to serve Srimati Radhika in the mood of Manjari Bhav Paddhati. This Manjari Bhav Paddhati, the process of the Manjari, only manifested and Rupa Goswami. Before Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, no one discussed about Manjari Bhav. Mostly they discuss about Sakhi Bhav, mood of Lalita, Vishakha. Before Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's many Rasik Acharyas, they came, Vitapati, Chandidas, Jaidev Goswami Pad, many Rasik Acharyas, they deeply analyze in their Grantha, in their songs, but they discuss about the mood of Lalita Vishakha's mood. But Rupa Goswami Pad, he discussed about Manjari's Bhav. Very deeply analyzed in this. No one discussed about these things. What is the mood of the Manjari, how Manjari is served Srimati Radhika, how the one pointed with Srimati Radhika. That is called the Bhavallas Roti in there, many things in there. Especially Rupa Goswami Pad in his Grantha Utkalika, Ballari, and Raghunath Das Goswami, his Bilap Kusmanjari Granthas, and discuss about this Manjari Bhav Paddhati. And then Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad in his Tabamrita Lahari more and more elaborately explain about this highest mood of Manjari Bhav. Stavamrita Lahari, Vishwanath Chakravarti Grantha. So in this way we see how our acharyas, they also discuss this. Actually this is coming, the source of all this bhav is coming from Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Understand? But our acharyas explain this mood first sprouted in the heart of Madhavendra Puripad. So for this regard, Madhavendra Puripad, he is called the Premanku, the sprout of prema. Then this prema more and more, what is called? Mature, and then reflected in the heart of Ishwar Puripad. Then Ishwar Puripad coming to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu he gave to Rupa Goswami Pad. Then Rupa Goswami Pad he gave this mood to Jiva Goswami Pad and Raghunath Das Goswami Pad. Then is coming Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami and all our Goswami Northam, Samananda, Srinivas, and then our Guru Varga is coming. So these types of bhakti, and then how we will also attain this highest mood. Then Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad in Madhurya Kadambini step by step explain. And Yadu Shraddha Tatu Sadhu Sangha Bhajana Kriya Anartha Vritti Nishtha Ruchi Asati Bhav and Prem. And first you determine and your destination. And what is your destination? According to your destination, then you practice bhakti. And just I give an example. If you want to buy the air ticket, first you and your destination, where you will go. And Mexico to go in where? Delhi. First you Delhi. And you are in where? In Mexico. But you put the destination there. And understand? Then how will go? Which flight is going? Which flight is going to Delhi? Every flight is not going to Delhi. Every airlines they are not going to Delhi. And two kinds of flights also. One is called what is called the direct flight, and is called connection flight. They go around. And Aero Mexico not going to Delhi. Aero Mexico is going in where? Sao Paulo. Then Sao Paulo to get another flight. Understand? Understand? So maybe British Airways or maybe KLM. Then again go then another country flight. Understand? British Airways is going to London, KLM going to Amsterdam. So then again Amsterdam to go Delhi. So how many connections? So in the same way, you find out your bhajan and sadhu. So Rupa Goswami Prabhupada explained this Adu Shraddha, Tatu Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anarthrivitti, Nishtha Ruchi, Asakti. So our destination is where? What is your destination? How to attain to Guru Vrindavan and serve to Srimati Radhika under the guidance of Rupa Manjari. Rupanugatta Bhajan. This is our aim and object. This is our destination. Go to Guru Vrindavan and serve different Radha and Krishna under guidance of Rupa Manjari. This is our destination. Now destination fixed. And now what you will do now? Sadhan. So sadhan is what? Rupa Goswami Pada explained this process. Adu Shraddha, Atu Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anarthrivitti, Nishtha Ruchi, Asati Bhavan. And this is our sadhan. Shraddha to asakti is called sadhan bhakti. Shraddha to asakti is called sadhan bhakti. Then second, that is called bhava bhakti. Then third, that is called prema bhakti. Even premas also different levels, types of premas. Dasa prem, Sabka prem, Vatsalya prem, Madhurya prem. Different types of prem. And that premas also different activities. Sneha, Man, Pranay, Rag, Unurag, Bhav, Mahabhav, Urura, Udhira, Mohan, and Madanakho, Mahabhav. So now coming in this Adu Shraddha. First we come here. Adu Shraddha. In the beginning, you need your Shraddha, spiritual faith. So two kinds of Shraddha. One is called Lokiki Shraddha. Another is called Paramarthiki Shraddha. Understand? Worldly faith, that is called Lokiki Shraddha. Then Paramarthiki Shraddha, spiritual faith. Then actual spiritual faith is coming with the association of sadhu. For this regard, Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad explained Adu Sadhu Sangha. In the beginning, Sadhu Sangha. Then Shraddha will come. If you not listen Harikatha from Sadhu, how possible Shraddha will come? Faith will come. So Sadhu Sangha. Then explain sadhus, what kinds of sadhu? If you met two kinds of sadhu, one is called Vaishtarja Marga sadhu and it is called Madhurya Marga sadhu. Understand? If you associate with the sadhu is the mood of Vaikuntha, then another kind of mood will come. Or if you associate the sadhu of Madhurya Guru Vrindavan mood, then that will come. So need was sadhu sangha. Then the question is, how will get sadhu sangha? Since we have Bhakti Bhakta Sangana Pariyati, Satsanga Prapati, Kumvi, Sukriti, Purva Sanchite. When our Sukriti will mature and accumulated, then we will get that type of sadhu. So that means the root is what? Sukriti. And Bhaktistu Bhagavad Bhakta Sangana Pariyati, Satsanga Prapati, Kumvi, Sukriti, Purva Sanchite. Previous life, your Sukriti, that Sukriti matured and accumulated. Then you get that. Then you get that type of sadhu. Or with the association of sadhu, listen Hari Katha, then one type of greed will come in your heart. Understand? If you listen Hari Katha, then greed will come. Oh, I want these things. And you never ate sweet. If anybody glorified about Vrindavan, Mathura's very Vijavas is sweet, then a greed will come. That is called Karchun. Understand? Laddu, Kachori, and many kinds of these. Rasmalai. And how this taste is there. And when you listen, then automatically saliva coming from you. Then think of how you will get. It's the greed will come. If you listen the glories, then automatically your greed will come. Actually, this greed is coming from the mercy of sadhu and the mercy of Krishna. The mercy of sadhu and mercy of Krishna. Greed will come. That is called lobha. Lobha is coming from the actual the mercy of Guru and sadhu and Krishna. Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad, Ragbharma Chandrika also explained very nicely. And how greed manifested in the heart of the devotee. And what is the symptom of the greed? What is the symptom of the greed? Have you real greed or not? That's the symptom also explained in this way. Understand? So, Adu, what did he say? Adu? Sadhu Sangha.
What are the symptoms of greed?
Which greed? Real greed, spiritual greed. That the real greed will come. That is very high level. You have to follow all the rules and regulations of the Vaidhi Bhakti. Sadhaka Rupena, Siddha Rupena, Chatrahi. Gosvami Pad explained in Sadhaka Rupa and Siddha Rupa. And in Sadhaka Rupa, you have to follow all the rules and regulations of the Shastra. Sankha Purva Namagana Nati. Every day chant holy names, following all the 64 limbs of Bhakti. That is called Sadhaka Rupa. First, these things. Second, you have to stay in Braj. Brajavas. And understand? You have to stay in Braj. Yeah, Bhaktivinoda Thakur again explained, if not possible physically stay in Braj, but in your mind always absorbed in Braj. And then third, you always absorbed with your transcendental consciousness from Siddhadev. So Sadhaka Rupena, Siddha Rupena, Chatra, Sankha Purpaka Nama Ganana TV, Kala Vasana Krito, Nitra, Ahara, Vihara, Vijito, Chatra Dinam Chajam, Radha Krishna, Puna Smriti, Mudhujanam, Andena Sarmohito, Vande Rupa Sanatanam, Rupajugo, Sijiva Gopalako. As like our Goswamis, how did they bhajan San Vrindavan? These types of. So this is the real greed will come. And actually, this greed is coming from the mercy, Kripasad. And understand? Vaidhi Bhakti and Raghavana Bhakti is, this is the some difference. Vaidhi Bhakti you practice when you mercy, they attain. Raganuga Bhakti actually completely depends on the mercy of Guru and Krishna. That is called Bhagavad Kripa and Bhagavad Bhakti Kripa. But here also explained Bhagavad Kripa is very, very rare. Because Lord says, Samam Sarvabhutesu Nome Desa Nome Priya. I am equal to all the living entities. Who is my enemy or who is my friend? So what is your Lord's mercy? This is very, very rare. Kathanchit. But Bhakti Kripa, the devotee of Lord, this is available. Bhakti Kripa. So understand? There is a simple way to understand. I explained the Kripa, mercy. Vaidhi Bhakti, if you practice Vaidhi Bhakti, then you get mercy from Krishna or Bhakta. Following this. But Raganuga Bhakti, that is completely dependent on Bhakta. Bhakta Kripa. That is called Kripa Shabda. Kripa Saddha. When you attain your perfection, Saddha means perfection, and by the mercy of Krishna and devotee. Bhagavad Kripa and Bhakta Kripa. But here also explained the Bhakta Kripa is available. But Bhagavad Kripa very, very rare. Not say everywhere. Why? Because Lord says, I am equal to all the living entities. Who is my enemy or who is my friend? For this regard, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu distributed this prem to everybody. Why? Why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not discriminate? Krishna discriminated. Because same Krishna has come and come in the mood of Bhakta, Srimati Radhika's mood. For the Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he distributed this praise. Actually, who distributes this praise? Krishna, no. Who is giving? Srimati Radhika. Because Srimati Radhika is the Bhakta. Asraya. You understand? Actually, externally you are looking, the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is giving mercy. Sort of mercy. Actually, who is giving mercy to everybody? Srimati Radhika. Radha Kripa. Understand? Because who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu actually combined purpose given to Radha and Krishna. But mostly Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gives mercy, actually this mercy comes from Srimati Radhika. So Bhakta Kripa is available. Bhagavad Kripa, very, very rare. So Vaidhi Bhakti and Raganuga Bhakti, if you associate with Raganuga Bhakti devotees, then this types of prem will manifest. Then greed will come. If you listen the Braj Katha, Braj Madhurya Katha, Manjari Bhav Katha, then your greed will come. Yes, I want this thing. Understand? One thing, greed coming means what? Then give up all the material attachment. This is also another symptom. Because one sword, you cannot put the one, what is called?
Sword.
Cap. एक तलवार जो है एक म्यार में रहता है. One sword just keeps in one case. That means if you want Braja Bhakti or if you want the material things, two hands. Laddu one hand, material things. What do you want? Yes, Braja Prem. You want which one? You want Laddu, take Laddu. So this that time, then what you want, Panchayat? Yeah, you want this Braja Prem, this mandir is bhav. That time you do this. So the Adu Sabda means Adu Sadhu Sangha. With the association of sadhus, then your Shraddha will come, faith will come. Actually, that is called a right name. Shraddha. Then after Paramarthi Shraddha, then Atantiki Shraddha will come. Atantiki one faith. Atantiki Shraddha. After Atantiki Shraddha, then he is thinking how will get again Sadhu Sangha. So first Sadhu Sangha, then Shraddha, then again Sadhu Sangha. Understand? So with the Sadhu Sangha, then your greed will come. But sadhus also these types of sadhu. Rajasic sadhu, for this explain, Prabhu Goswami Pad explained about Sadhu Sangha. Sajati asa siddhu sato vari Srimad Bhagavata Namo Rasa Saddhati. Then how to release the melus of Srimad Bhagavatam. And associated with this types of sadhu in Bhagavad Katham. Understand? Sajati asa siddhu sato vari. And his heart is neat and clean, free from all kinds of material sense gratification, and absorbed with his bhajan and sadhana, nam, sankirtan, and everything. That is called Brajarasic sadhana. Understand? Go one continue this way. Brajarasic sadhana. Vishwanath Chakravarti very nicely and step by step he explains sadhu sangha. Then after sadhu sangha, then bhajana kriya. Two kinds of bhajana kriya. One is called nishtita bhajan, another is called anishtita bhajan. Steadiness and unsteadiness bhajana kriya. Now Vishwanath will explain about unsteadiness bhajana kriya, anishtita bhajan. How many types of anishtita bhajan? 6 types of nishtita bhajan. What is that?
I don't remember.
First is called Utsahamai, and false enthusiastic coming. That is called Utsahamai Bhakti. Then Niyama what is Utsahamai Bhanatarala. Thick and thin. Sometimes his bhajan is going up, sometimes going down. And sometimes chanting 64 rounds, sometimes 12 rounds, sometimes 0 rounds, up and down. That is called thick and thin. Third, Buddha Vikalpa. He can't to take decision. And which ashram will accept and perform bhajan and sadhana. Grihastha ashram or renunciation. Very difficult to take decision. Sometimes they no, I will not enter in the household life. Understand? Very difficult to practice devotion service. I will take renunciation and do bhajan and sadhana with Navan, hello. Sometimes they say, no, I have to enter household life, marry and do the his mind is also indecision, cannot take decision. This is called Buddha Vikalpa. Then coming to the Niyamakshama. Niyamaksham Niyakha. Following the very difficult to follow all the rules and regulations of the Shastra. Sometimes he follows all the rules, sometimes very difficult. Niyam Aksham. Aksham is unable to follow all the rules. Understand? Then fifth, that is called what is called? Niyamakshama. Vishaya Sanghara. Vishaya Sanghara means struggling to enjoy the material sense gratifications. Sometimes he's thinking from today I do not enjoy any kinds of material sense. Understand? Or sometimes you know, no, I have to do the. So in this way, struggling, fighting his mind to enjoy the material sensation. Sometimes he conquers, sometimes he defeats. That is called Vishoy Sanghara. Then six, that is called Tarangarungani, dancing in the waves of name, fame, and reputation. Because the nature of bhakti give all kinds of material facilities. If you little bit practice bhakti, the nature of bhakti give you material facilities. You get. But that time sadhaki think, oh, I am doing bhajan, everybody give me respect. That time many people name, fame, reputation come. Then he is dancing on the waves of name, fame. Then Maya will be tardy beach. Understand? This is called these are the 6 stages of Anishchita Bhakti. Maya Devi Vital between when you completely absorb with your name, fame, reputation, then Maya Devi Vital is and down. So what to do? Because we practice bhakti, this name, fame, reputation, all kinds of material facility will come. So what to do now? We offer to Guru and Krishna. This is the process. Name, fame, reputation automatically come. Understand? If you practice bhakti, this is the nature of bhakti. Give name, fame, reputation. Bhakti sthayi triyotra bhagwan jadi saha daivana krismurti mukti sankatanjali sevati asman dharma artha kama moksha samaya pratiksha. If you practice Uddha Bhakti, dharma artha kama moksha. Dharma is religion, economic development, dharma artha kama means all kinds of material facilities you will get. Even liberation, mukti will come. Mukti Devi will fold her hand and ask you, please. And they say, this is the nature of bhakti. But how will you do now? How will you protect from this name, fame, so again, all things, everything is offered to Krishna. And they will not have an influence of all these things. This is the process. Understand? If anybody gives me, offer to Guru and Krishna. And idam sarvam tubbhan namaha. Everything is I offer to Guru and Krishna. And sarvatma sinapanam. This way. Offering to everything. And this is the bhakti. So now coming in the next way, Anishchita Bhajan, Sadhu Shraddha Tadhujan Bhajan Kriya, then Anartha Nivritti, 4th stage. How to free from all kinds of unwanted things. Anartha means unwanted things. And, but how many types of anarthas? 4 types of anarthas. First is what? Sarup Brahm, Vidadrubulla, Sarup Brahm, Vidadrubulla, and what is called? Asat Trishna, then and Aparat. And this is called anartha. Sarup Brahm, illusion of your own transcendental conscious soul. And that is called Sarupa Brahm. Hidaya Drubulla, weakness of your heart. Last anger coming from where? Weakness of your heart. Understand this? This is coming actually from your mind. Monovritti. And if you control your mind, then everything will control. If you don't control your mind, then big problem. First control your mind, fix your mind. How will fix your mind? Abhyas and Vairagya. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, so read Bhagavad Gita. Abhyas and Vairagya nacha grijyate. Abhyas means exercise again and again, punaravriti. Punavittal again and again to exercise. Vairagya renunciation from the material sense gratification. Then the mind will control. When your mind will control, everything will be solved. If mind is not controlled, you cannot do anything. First, fix your mind. And more chanting holy names, do bhajan and sadhana, give up the offenses of Vaishnava, and leave the process. And so, what is it? Sarubham, Hidadrubul, Asat Krishna, encouraging for the enjoying the material things as your Asat Krishna. And or fourth, that is called the aparad, offenses. Nam aparad, dham aparad, seva aparad, Vaishnava aparad. And we have to check these things. And then our Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad again also explained 4 types of anarthas. Viskriti to anartha, Sukriti utta anartha, Bhakti utta anartha, and aparad utta anartha. Understand? Previous life committed many kinds of sinful activities, but there are many kinds of distress and unhappiness, disease are coming. That is called Duskita Utta Anartha. And Sukriti Utta Anartha, previous life you did many kinds of charity, donation for this regard, many kinds of wealth, money has come. That is also obstacles of bhakti. And Bhakti Utta Anartha, same also I explained. And if you little bit practice bhakti, this name, fame, reputation will come. Do you understand? Aparad Utta Anartha, committed offense, then many kinds of karma is aparad. So when mind would be disturbed, going here and there, it will control.
Restless mind.
Huh?
The symptom of aparad is restless mind.
Restless mind is going in this way. Mind going where your mind is going, what some very difficult to concentrate your mind to Krishna Nam Hari Katha. So that is the symptom of how to free from offenses. Aparad means here. Apo Gata Radha Jasma Iti Aparad. Radha means priti. Love. If you have no love with Harinam, that is called Nama Aparad. If you have no love with Vaishnava, there is Vaishnava Aparad. If you have no love to serve it, there is Seva Aparad. Rad means Rad Dhatu. The verbal root Rad, Sanskrit word. Rad means priti, Seva. Understand? Radha, Seva. Srimati Radhika is the Radha. Actually, this Radha, this word is coming from Radhatu, Radhate, Sipati, Iti Radha. Sanskrit word, many things will come. What is mean Radha? Radha means Seva. Srimati Radhika, see the embodiment of servitual mood for Krishna. Krishna Seva ke Murta Vigrahi Radha Kala. Srimati Radhika, see absolutely up to Krishna with her different mood activities. So this Radhatu, the verbal, because Sanskrit all words are coming from Dhatu, roots. Radhati, Sipati, Iti Radha. Radha Sabda is coming from this. And Radha Anuragana Dhavati Jasma Iti. Anuragana Dhavati Krishna. Jasma Iti Radha. And one with deep attachment, running towards Radha. It is called Radha. That means Krishna deep attachment and runs towards to her. For this reason, her name is called Radha. Understand? This is. So, aparad, nama aparad, dhama aparad, seva aparad, Vaishnava aparad. You have to check. Easy. So, anartha nivritti. Then nishtha will come, steadiness. Then ruchi will come, taste will come. nishta, ruchi, asakti, and if attachment, and vastu vaishishta apekshani, vastu vaishishta anapekshani, these types of ruchi also come. Many things will come. You cannot digest one day. So this is good Pema. Not long process. You have to pack it.
Então, como é que a gente pode fazer isso na prática? Porque é difícil lembrar de todas as coisas na hora que você está fazendo, então isso é um princípio geral de ausência de amor. Mas todo mundo é Vaishnava, né? Como é que a gente tem que amar todo mundo? Como é que pode dar um princípio geral para a gente parar de fazer isso? Uma coisa que às vezes
She said aparada is like lack of love. So
And love means lack of love, lack of seva. As you chanting holy names, if you have no nam seva, there is nam aparad. One is called, I'm saying, don't chant holy names. You serve holy names. Don't eat prasad. You serve prasad. But everything is seva. You understand? So these types of things, how through the practice they will come. Pray to Krishna. You are taking the prasad. This prasad is a remnant of Krishna. You are saying, Sai prasadam dila bhai sevam ke sarira vidya jarendra taka jivetole visay samsari Krishna bada dayama parivare jihad saprasad anna dila bhai say annam mritam mritapa Radha Krishna Bundha. Everything is coming, or this is the remnants of Krishna. Krishna Mahaprasad. This mood has to impose these things. Nam Seva, you chant holy names. Seva vritti with love and affection. What is it? Chant holy names. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama. If your son's name Ram, Krishna, how you chant? Which love and affection, which is coming from your inner court of heart. And mother, she calls her son, this is spontaneous coming from the inner court. And if a son's name Radha, and daughter's name Radha, how say, hey Radhi. This is coming, spontaneous coming. When a relationship will come, then spontaneous coming. But you have to practice. Understand? It's the practice. When we chant holy names, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna. This is also one. And just you are taking one rope and kachitana. You kachitana, taking one rope, pulling. There is no what taking the japamala chant. And it's less number, no problem. But you chant properly. Understand? This is the thing. But the Gurudev also explained, one is called quality and another is called quantity. And you chant holy names with quality, not quantity. Understand? That means with love and affection, chant holy names. Nam bhajan, this is. If less number, no problem. But chant holy names with love and affection. Hey Jamala, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This is the process. Understand?
And what about Vaishnava Parada? Sometimes said everybody is Vaishnava, so we must love everybody.
I really love to go do pranam to everybody. Never criticize to anyone. You understand? You give respect to all the Vaishnavas. Is it true? Eh? You give respect to all the Vishnu.
But you can't please everybody. How is somebody will be angry if you? What?
If anybody angry, you are not angry. They will angry. This is not your problem.
But you can't please everybody.
You cannot please everybody. Who can please everybody cannot please
That
you.
doesn't mean you are in Vishnu.
Eh?
If you don't please
Yeah.
everybody.
So, but you not to criticize to anyone. If anybody please, what to do? Chant Hari name. Eh? Understand? So I give the example of the story of the donkey. The father and son,
Oh, yes.
they brought donkey. This story I told.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just like to